On this lovely evening. We in here. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a productive week, and I hope you're going to have a productive weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I am still out here in lovely New York City. Shout out to New York, man. I'm having a great time out here. We're out here working on a new movie, and I am enjoying New York, loving on New York. Man, you guys are phenomenal out here in New York, man. I love the energy here. Um, we was doing a lot of filming earlier. Then I did some interviews. Shout out to Sarnetta. I did an interview with Sarnetta. That's going to be out Sunday. So you guys check that out. So we're doing our thing. The film is coming along real good, man. We're going to speak truth to power in this documentary film. We're going to really talk about the real roots of hip hop. We're going to get this story cleared up once and for all. I've been telling y'all we're doing that documentary. Well, we're in it. I was with Grandmaster Caz earlier today. He's in the film. Shout out to Brother Grandmaster Caz. He spoke some real good information. Brother DJ Faze, Peter Guns. Shout out to Guns because he's from the Bronx. So we had him chop it up. Everybody, it's the vibe so far is very respectful. A lot of folks are kind of trembling in their boots because they think we're about to go in on the Puerto Ricans and we're about to just go in on people. No, we're speaking truth to power. We're not going to disrespect anybody. We're not going to disparage anybody. We're just clearing things up and putting history in the right place and telling the truth. Now, Lord Jamar is in the film. We had him today. Now, let me be real. Lord Jamar did go in. All right. Let me keep it a buck. He went in very hard. So, but everybody didn't go in all the way hard. But Lord Jamar went all the way the hell in. But you will enjoy the film. And I want to get down to the Carolinas to film. I'm trying to get Angie Stone, man. Y'all holler at Angie Stone and tell her to email me. I sent her an email. I want Angie Stone because I want to talk to her. She's from South Carolina, and Angie Stone was a part of a lot of the early rap records when she was with the Sequence. She was on Sugar Hill Records. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that Angie Stone was a rapper on Sugar Hill Records? She was in a group called the Sequence. Do y'all know that? And I think I want to say she was married or in a relationship with Lil Rodney C from the Funky 4+1 More. So Angie Stone has been around hip hop early days, and I think they wrote with the Sugar Hill Gang. So they were very instrumental in a lot of those early hip hop records. And I want to really chop it up with her. Y'all holler at Angie Stone and let her know I want to holler at her. Tell her to holler back. You know who I really want for the film, man? I really want Rakim. I really want Rakim. I want to get the God MC in there. That would be, the icing on the cake. I really want to get Rakim in the film. That would be great because we talk about that 5%er connection and the influence. And Lord Jamar spoke on that earlier. There's a heavy influence of the nation of gods and earths on a lot of things that's culturally relevant in hip hop. So it's a very deep film we're getting into, man. And again, we're in the middle of filming right now. We still got a lot of filming to do. But I digress, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm out here in New York, having a great time. Um, a lot of shit is gentrified out here in New York. Man, a lot of stuff is gentrified, especially Harlem. I was up in Harlem today. I ate at Melba's. I ate at Melba's on 114th Street. Where my New Yorkers. I ate at Melba's. Um, the food was cool. I had some catfish and some spinach and some mac and cheese. The catfish was cool. The mac and cheese was a little too cheesy for me. Little bit too cheesy for me, but it was a cool vibe. Um, One of the spots that I like, if y'all come to New York, Dallas Barbecue. I was just there early. I love Dallas Barbecue. That's my spot out here. I got to go back up to Anna Ruth's. Y'all need to throw some more recommendations to me. And all my New York people, can y'all let me know where Where are the herbal shops, the black mom and pop herbal stores? Do they have those in Harlem or anywhere? Where are those stores? I haven't seen any of those stores. I want to go to get some of those um, bitters and roots and all of that stuff. If y'all know where those stores are, let me know, all my New York people. That would be great. But let me get into what I'm talking about. I'm talking about right now the black Republicans, man. They're the right. They've turned on these guys. See, Ron DeSantis is, he's trying to pander hard to the white supremacist crowd and all of this stuff about black people got benefits from slavery. We learned all these skills from slavery, which is a major narrative of disrespect. Some of the black Republicans are speaking out against this, as they should. Many of the FBA black Republicans, many of the black Republicans, the black conservatives who are FBA, they're actually speaking out against it. They're like, hey, wait a minute, I'm a descendant of slaves, and that's disrespectful to my lineage. Now, the tether Republicans, they'll go along with it. And I told people there's a reason why the white supremacists, they like tether coons more than FBA coons. Because the FBA coons will snap out of it at one point. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the movie Get Out. You flash a light in some of our faces, we'll wake up. And blatant, disrespectful racism that's undeniable, that'll wake us up real quick. That's why, again, they prefer tether coons because they know there's only so much cooning an FBA is going to do. Like Diamond and Silk. Diamond and Silk, they were coons, but they are FBA coons. Rest in peace to one of them. One of them died. But even they were like, when George Floyd died, they were like, oh, that ain't cool. Even they were like, nah, them killing George Floyd, no, there has to be justice for that. So I'll commend them for at least not being that type of coon to go along with it. Now, Candace Owens, on the other hand, Candace, remember, she identifies as being Caribbean. So she was like, yeah, George Floyd died of fentanyl. She was on that type of thing. They like the foreign coons because they understand that those foreign coons, the ancestral ties aren't there like that. Some of them might be anchor babies at best, but the ancestral lineage isn't strong here. So it's easy for them to coon because there's no ancestral connection like that. With us, we have an ancestral connection. Even the black Republicans, and there's nothing wrong being a black Republican, by the way, because I'm conservative, but I'm not a black Republican. Most black people are very conservative. Most of our views are very conservative because we've been here longer than any other group. But I'm not a Republican. I'm nonpartisan. I don't really deal with those political parties unless they got a check for me. But the thing is, the black Republicans are speaking out against DeSantis and this slavery narrative. They're speaking out against it, and some of the white people are turning on them. Some of the right-wing white folks are like, Negroes, shut up and stay in your place. And the black Republicans are kind of fighting back. They're getting their wake-up call, which is good. I like everybody getting their wake-up call. I like the blatant racism. I like it because that wakes everybody up. And that's why they don't want to go there. See, that's why a lot of people, and let's be real, a lot of right-wing people, white people, I'm talking about the ones who understand the political game, they're not rocking with DeSantis because this blatant racism wakes too many of us up. That's the problem with racism. When you're too blatant, it works against you. It wakes everybody up. You dig? So it's best for them to get tethers to do the dirty work for them. But now here's the problem. We're calling the tethers out. So the tethers are not effective no more like that. So they don't know what to do. They can't go and get these tethers and then push them out there and have them do the dirty work because we are delineating. The FBA movement is so strong. So the minute a tether steps out here talking about, we don't need no reparation, we're like, nigga, what's your background? Oh, Nigerian tether, get out of here. You're immediately delegitimized. So that's not working like it's supposed to. These white supremacists are desperate right now because they only got one or two tricks and plays, and they just keep playing the same tricks and plays over and over, and it's just not working. Their Tether Coons ain't working no more. What's that Tether Coon lawyer lady that everybody's been going in on? She was talking greasy about Just Hilarious, and everybody started calling her out. She was talking about, yeah, Just Hilarious and the black community is transphobic, and we need to leave the trans alone. And then people are like, ma'am, you are Nigerian and part of your family is from Barbados. You need to shut all the way the hell up and not speak on our issues. And then she started hopping online. What y'all gonna do? What you can do? I pay my bills. Y'all can't do nothing to me. What you can do? What y'all can do? And we're letting you know what you can do. We have discredited your ass. We've already done it. We've discredited you. She done blocked everybody. Let me tell the Tethers something with all that what you can do shit. Listen, we've already done it. You're discredited. You can't sit up here and act as our representative. In order for you to act as our representative, we have to sanction that in some way. And if you step up here talking crazy with an accent and you ain't from the soil, you can shut all the way the fuck up and you have no credibility. So we've already taken that away from you. That's what we can do. And now when the white people see that you have no credibility, they're going to toss you to the left too, because they need you to have some type of legitimacy in order to act as a spokesperson. When you don't, you're useless to us and you're useless to them. That's what we can do. That's why you're up here crying now. Yeah, you can try to save face all you want to, but if we are not sanctioning you, you're not legit and you cannot be our representatives. We're not playing that game where everybody can speak for us and you have these ulterior motives. Yeah. I like when these white supremacists go full white supremacy. That wakes everybody up. That wakes everybody up and it gets them on their toes. It gets them on their P's and Q's. And we need to be pushing the line out here. We're gonna get some calls in a minute. There was another chat going on. Some some right wingers were having a space. I was trying to get in there. They were talking about wokeness and all this stuff. And they were talking about the DeSantis situation. They would not let me out. They're like, "Oh my God, Tariq is in here, dude. I'm gonna let him on." And the other ones were like, "Oh, don't do it, don't do it." Oh, they got scared. They did not want to let me on. And not to, look, white supremacists. I didn't even know what your conversation was about. I wasn't gonna beat up on all of you. I wasn't gonna beat up on all of you. I got some boysenberry pie I was trying to share. That's all I was doing. I was trying to share some boysenberry with you guys and get some tips on how to make Rice Krispie treats. I'm coming in there with good faith and a good heart, and you guys got scared. Black Daddy scared you because I don't play these games with these folks. When y'all start talking crazy, we're gonna start going crazy with the truth. Oh, shout out to everybody who got the root work package. Man, we got a new, for those who don't know, if y'all would listen to my last episode on my YouTube channel, I was discussing root work and foundation of Black American Hoodoo. And we have a deodorant line called Root Work. And we have a introductory root work package that's being sold on rootworkstyle.com. And man, we didn't a lot have been sold. A lot of people are getting them. People are very excited about that. I appreciate everybody who got their root work package. In the package, you're going to get the natural deodorant. You're going to get a booklet that comes with it called Mysteries of the Root that explains Foundation of Black American Root Work and Hoodoo. There's um, a root work face towel. You get the American Maroon DVD and the Buck Breaking DVD. So it's a great package, and you can get that at rootworkstyle.com. And people like the episode I did talking about our foundational Black American culture of root work. And some Negroes got scared. They were like, "Ooh, don't be, don't be teaching people that now. That opens up evil spirits. The devil's gonna get us. You shouldn't be telling people about them spirits now." So a couple of people are bucking their eyes. "Ooh, don't talk about that hoodoo. You trying to get people in trouble. That the devil." You Sambo ain't nothing to do with the devil or evil spirits. Nigga, stop being scared of your culture. Half the shit black folks do in churches based on hoodoo. You better know your history, man. Some of your grandmothers practice hoodoo. They just don't call it that. That's what it was called back in the day. Y'all let white people flip things and scare you with your own culture. And they scare you because it's some shit that actually worked for you. Like I was explaining in the broadcast, many of the brothers and sisters who was getting off these plantations and becoming very successful, most of them were practicing some form of hoodoo or root work. That's why we had our shit together for the most part inside of the system of oppression. You know? When we start giving it up, that's when we start falling a damn part. We start falling apart when we gave up that shit. To be honest, let's keep it a buck. And we start giving up some of our cultural norms for integration. That was one of the deals that white people say, if you want to move into these new neighborhoods, give up that hoodoo stuff and give up all them black businesses you guys are running, and y'all got to depend on us. And we gave up way too much stuff and lost a lot of our cultural strength doing that. So it's important for us to start tapping back into some of the cultural significance that we've created and that we were a part of. And root work and hoodoo, that was a part of the foundation of Black American culture, real heavy up until the 1960s. Now, people still do it in bits and pieces around the country, but we do it, or we have remnants of it in a lot of everyday things that we do as Black people. Like I said, in some of the foods and the way we prepare certain things, and certain sayings that we have, and um, certain things we do in church. You know, a lot of that is even the making of the quilts with codes in it. Some of that is infused with hoodoo too. So a lot of stuff we do still have those hoodoo references and remnants. So we really got to understand our culture, man. We got a phenomenal culture as foundational Black Americans. We have a phenomenal culture, and we have to gatekeep and pass the information about our culture down. And it's up to us to do that. I think a newspaper, I want to say the New Yorker, if I'm not mistaken, they just did a big story about some Black Maroons that had a colony in, I think, Georgia. And it was like 100 people in the colony, and they had a fort, and um, the white supremacists, burned it down at one point. But now we got the white media mentioning the Maroons, which is something that they kept secret for a long time. We've been talking about it so much, and we've been putting it out there and putting it in movies. We forced them to talk about it and discuss it. You see, that's why we got to start controlling the narrative. We got to start putting our history out there to let folks know what the deal was. Yeah, we got to get in front of it. But let me get some of the let me get some calls in here. We got a lot of folks in here. And like I said, I'm still in lovely New York, having a great time out here. And let me get some of these people. Libertarian against child support. That's a hell of a name. Hop on, brother.
Yeah, what's up, Tariq? How are you doing?
I'm good, man. And have you been on before?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, boy, that accent is a beast, man. Where you from?
I'm from Martinique in the Caribbean.
From Martinique in the Caribbean?
Yeah, it's French overseas territory in the Caribbean.
Martinique. Martinique. Okay, brother, are you swimming over here right now? You breathing real hard. Are you on an inner tube? What are you doing, bro?
No, I've just been working out like hour ago, so I'm a bit tired, but I can speak fine.
Got it. So, what city you live in now?
So right now I'm based on the East Coast in Philadelphia.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it. Okay, so what's on your mind, brother?
yeah. So first question, irrelevant. But do you speak French at all? I hear I hear some of your viewers, they come on and they say, what is it? Salut? Salut to you, Tariq.
Yeah. Okay. Nigga, if you don't take your ass to sleep somewhere. All right, let me get some other people on. What are you talking about? Actually, do I speak French? Nigga, take your ass to sleep. This is not the bussy line. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, first of all, I don't know what you're saying. He sound like he in there laying on his stomach doing push-ups. Like, do you speak a French? Oui, oui. Nigga, get that Pepe Le Pew shit out of here. The hell he talking to? Do I speak some fucking French? No, nigga, I'm a foundational black American. What I look like speaking French? And the shit is
Yo,
that.
yo, 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 brother Tariq. I'm your disciple, Tariq Nasheed, disciple TND, baby. So
Oh,
my name is Vanilla Nice.
boy, boy, I swear you white supremacists are not creative at all. Boy, y'all not creative. Y'all just be doing anything. Y'all be bored, lighting your farts, combing lights out your pubic hair. Y'all don't know what to do. What's up, Kel? Kai? What's your name?
Key.
Key. There you go. What's up, Key?
Hey, I was wondering, what is your culture, my guy?
What is my culture?
Yeah, you've been talking about a lot of culture shit. What is your culture?
Well, not fleeing like you. That's
Hold
my
up.
culture
How you know what my culture is?
because I can smell you over the phone. I can smell the must. I
No,
can.
no,
I,
no, no,
yes,
big dog.
yes, yes,
Big
yes.
dog.
Not fleeing. Not
Let
like
me
you.
ask you a question though. Let me
Well,
ask you a real
Babatunde.
legitimate question.
But Babatunde, where are you from? Let's be real. Where you from? Let's start there.
I'm from Haiti.
There you go. Sac passe.
Hey, thank you, babe.
Mhm. All right.
But shit, I'm down here in New Orleans, and all my coaches all down here.
No,
Y'all act like us. Y'all do everything we do. So
like
how
what? Like what? Like what? What do we do that you do in New Orleans?
y'all speak our language,
What language is that?
our Creole language?
We don't speak French Creole like that.
I've been out here for a long time, and the Creole women love me when I talk my shit.
Well, the women in your homeland don't love you because you fled. Why did you flee?
I ain't flee nowhere.
Yes, you did. You
How
come
how how is that possible?
you come from a fleeing background, sir. So is that why you're so somewhat angry? Why did you flee?
I'm not angry at you with your culture, sir. You
Well, not fleeing. I told you, not fleeing. And I don't
but
think
with your
and
culture, give me a
and
idea what your culture is, baby.
and that's a fake New Orleans accent. I don't even think you're Haitian because when I said "sock by say," what were you supposed to say?
I said, babe.
Okay, yeah, your ignorant ass ain't even Haitian, so you're pretending to be.
No. I'm a real Haitian, but I'm a real New Orleans nigga.
Okay, so well, what do you say after "sock by say"?
I said, what's happening, babe?
Okay, let's do this. Get your musty Section 8 ass off the phone. All right. You're not even, he don't even know what to say. That's like, you ain't Haitian. This nigga is not Haitian. All right. I say, what happening, baby? No, that's not what you say, dumb nigga. That's not what you say when somebody says sac passe. You ignorant bastard. All right. This nigga is, he's probably from Ghana somewhere trying to pretend to be Haitian. And that's a nigga who's faking the phone. He's probably Ghanaian, and he doesn't want to admit he's from Ghana. So he tried to pretend he was Nigerian while trying to pretend that he has a New Orleans accent. Boy, these tethers be doing the most, don't they? Just musty for no reason. Let me get some other people in here. All right. Be doing the damn most. Let's get Antonio Brown. And then we're going to get Paul Dino Mars. Paudino Mars, boy, you got that outfit you got on, brother. Why you dressed like Teddy Pendergrass in your picture, brother? Wait, hold on. Let me get Paudino. I gotta talk to him about this outfit that he got in his profile, brother. You look like a this brother look like a choreographer for the Whispers. What's up with that outfit, brother? That outfit is killing the game, my nigga. Paula, what's your name? Paula Dean. What's your name, brother? Well, let me talk to Antonio. Paula Dino. He can't turn his microphone on because I think some curl activator slipped his fingers. Antonio, what's up, brother?
What up, man? What up? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind?
I'm chilling, bro. Hey, good looking out, putting out that info about that Hoodoo shit last night, man. That shit was, man, I was sitting there listening with my lady. That shit's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's heavy, man. It's some real heavy stuff, brother.
We'll talk. So I got a question. I was watching this interview on Democracy Now, and it's this author named David Icke who pretty much wrote a book saying that he has new information that Alex Haley, Alex Haley had pretty much fabricated some of the information of what he was saying the relationship between Malcolm X and Martin Luther King was, that there really shouldn't have been contention, but Alex Haley created it. I was
Yeah,
thinking maybe they was
yeah.
trying to do that to, discredit the brother, to try to further discredit how bad slavery was, because they saying they weren't that bad, but if you could, man, just speak on that, man. I'm gonna land my plane.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, slavery was that bad. Slavery was worse than people make it out to be. That's the thing. Now, in respect to Alex Haley, Alex, he does have a reputation of kind of embellishing certain things. Even the root story, a lot of people said that was embellished. So there's been rumors about plagiarism and embellishment and false narratives coming from Alex Haley for a long time. But when they talk about slavery and this whole thing, and this is where DeSantis and all these people come in. This whole thing about we got some benefits from slavery. There's this whole thing where they're trying to make it seem like slavery wasn't that bad, like we got something out of it. And much of what we know about slavery, we only know a very small fraction of what went down on these demonic ass plantations. It was way worse than we can imagine, guys. When you really start digging into it and seeing how crazy these white supremacists was, it was worse. It wasn't good at all. It was worse. What's up, Pauladino? What's your name, brother?
Yeah, it's Paladin, not Pauladino.
Paladin. Okay, my bad. My eyesight is shot, man. I got old nigga eyes. What's going on with you, Paladin?
Nothing much. Yeah, I went to your museum like a couple months ago. I liked it. It was pretty cool.
My
I
man,
think
what
I
city you
think
from?
I'm from Chicago. I think they thought I was a cop or something, but I had my bags from coming back, some luggage, and I was checking out the museum.
Oh damn, you went in there with a bag?
Yeah, I had a couple bags, my backpack and my duffel bag, because I was on my way to the airport.
Oh, okay. Well,
They'll give me weird looks.
oh, okay. Well, sometimes people come in and we don't know, so we gotta kind of be careful. But I'm glad you came through, brother. I really, really appreciate that, man. Shout out to Chicago. And when you guys come to LA, man, y'all got to come to the museum and check it out. Real nice vibe. Very nice vibe. Let's get some people in here. A lot of folks in here. Let's get Smiley Ninja. Smiley Ninja in here. And then we'll get Roger Ward. All right, Smiley.
Yo, what's up, Tariq? I wanted to ask you, do you think like if we was like the flood South, like all like especially like the Southeast, like 8 to 10 states, you think they'll give us our own independent nation or territory? And that's all I'm gonna say.
Um, Thank you, brother. We don't even have to do that, man. We don't have to geographically all go to some place, man. That's not it. All we got to do is psychically be on code, and you can be effective wherever you are. You do not. We got to get off this thing where we have to all huddle somewhere geographically. Nah, 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 nah. As long as we're on the same page psychologically, we get anything done we need to get done. We got to start getting on the same page mentally, getting on code, understanding what we're going to do to empower ourselves. No matter where we are, we can be effective. Yeah, we start getting into four wallisms. We got to all pile up somewhere and nah. Codification, that's it. That's the missing link right there. Being on code. All right. Roger, hop on, brother.
What's going on, Tariq? How you doing, man?
I'm good, Roger. How are you,
I'm
sir?
good. All right, so I got two questions. My first question is, what is the significance of the 1526 in our FBA flag?
Yes.
And the second question is, at some point, I just want to know if you're gonna put the Mac lessons on FBA stream because
It's there's so many of them, man.
yeah,
You
like
know,
because like when it comes to this roasting thing, I don't think people understand that you've been doing this shit. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, oh yeah,
Like
oh
a
yeah,
lot of people like hear
yeah.
you roast people and like but like the way you did like Cassandra and Ace Monkey, I don't think people understand like you really been giving niggas to work for a long
Yeah, buddy, man. Yeah,
time.
this is old school, real talk. But yeah, let me touch on that. Yeah, let me touch on that. Thank you, brother. Yeah, the 1526 in the FBA flag. That's that's significant of the first rebellion that was here when the first black people who were brought over mixed in with the Aboriginal people here. 1526, Spanish explorer brought a bunch of black Moors over from Spain. They didn't get them from Africa. There's no record of Ione going to Africa. He brought some enslaved Moors over here. 1526 over in Georgia, South Carolina, rather, over in the Georgia, South Carolina area. And there was a slave rebellion in 1526, and they rose up on them Spanish and ran the Spanish out of here. And the Black Moors blended in with some of the Aboriginal tribes on the East Coast. So I use that term. That was the first time we rebelled here. Now, there were Black people living in the Americas beforehand, but right there is when the foundational Black American ethnic group started to get cultivated, where foreign Black people were mixed in with the Black Aboriginal and then later the other Black people who were brought in through the slave trade. So we started at 1526 there, but there were Black people here for a long time. All right, let's get